man, let's talk about PNB Rock real quick. So got a couple things I want to touch on. Touch on Cali. Touch on saying old girl set him up by or she was the reason why posting their location. And they be so anal on social media now to block stuff, and at first it's supposed to be we have the freedom of speech, but they censor what they want to censor. And for that video to be going around Twitter, when say what you want to say, they banned Donald Trump off Twitter for some words, right? Say what you want to say, they banned Andrew Tate off of every platform because of his opinion. But that PNB Rock video stayed up. It might still be up right now. It stayed up a long time for them to be so anal and so picky and blocking people and blocking content and banning content. That video stayed up a very long time, right? Where was the censorship at for that video, right? And for the person who put that video out, to me, you just as foul as the people that set them up. Why would you sit there and record somebody losing their life and post it on the internet for clout? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do such a thing? You know what I'm saying? Like this generation don't feel nothing, dude. They don't know what racism is. Okay? They don't know what the difference between racism and prejudice. They don't even know when it's getting used against them. And you put that video out there for what? For what? You should have never been recording him at all. Now, about old girl posting a location, I don't do that. If I do post, I'm at a restaurant, I'm leaving, or I've been and left. I'm not sitting here posting pictures or posting videos or posting where I'm at. You never know. A lot of times people be hating on you for no reason. People want to kill you for no reason. Off of social media, off of your girl added you as a friend or whatever on social media or whatever. A lot of times people be mad at you and having a vendetta against you for no reason. You won't even know. You don't even know it. These dudes out here, man, super duper petty, super duper sensitive. And like I said, I just space myself for people like that. Ain't no point arguing, getting into a physical altercation. I just space myself. But a lot of people be having something against you and you don't even know it. This nigga you hanging with, going to the club with, you know what I'm saying? Club hopping with, breaking bread with, getting money with, working next to, living next to, and whatever reason, they mad at you. You know what I'm saying? And they plotting on your downfall. And you don't even know why. And then they bring some shit up. And you be like, what? You be like, what is you talking about? So that's the word of the wise. Never post your location where you at. No matter how safe you think, no matter how many friends you think you got, no matter if you got the gun on you don't got the gun on you. You don't want to use it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of technicalities come with a CPL. I know somebody that pistol whip a dude who got like 2 to 5 years. Can't do it. Alright? A lot of people get them CPL, go through the CCW classes, and don't even really understand. They don't even understand or comprehend what comes with it. But yeah, I don't never post my location. Never post the cash on social media. People posting they tax money, I got my refund, or I bought this new car, whatever. Bro, all you doing is making enemies. All you doing is getting eyes on you and making dudes jealous and shit for no reason. So really ain't no point to floss on the internet. For what? What Tupac say? Flossing on the what do you say? Flossing those broke niggas. Blind to a brokest man's dream. I forget how it go. I'm tired. Like I tell you, a lot of people be having vendettas and shit against people for no reason. And a lot of times when shit like that happen, I'm saying in this situation, you know what I'm saying, it's the same. But a lot of times when stuff happen, it be people you know. And people talking about, well, she posted her location. How you know somebody at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle didn't call Ray, Pookie, and Tito and them? How you know? How y'all don't know that? Oh man, guess who in this nigga shit right now, dude? Pull up right now. How you know? You know, they ain't tell their mans and them to come up there to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know they ain't, like, he probably had an exotic car sitting out front. Well, they say they know somebody in there. It was so funny, he was just in an interview talking about how dangerous it is. And I heard that Roscoe's and Chicken and Waffles that he was at wasn't in the best of areas. A lot of people thinking they can't get got. You can. You can. You can. You know, you got to keep security on you. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you somewhere where you can have a pistol or a gun or whatever, right? If you eating and you conversating, you enjoying your food and enjoying your company, your senses ain't 100% up. You paying attention to the food, you paying attention to the company, you enjoying the music. You know what I'm saying? There's so many things that's going on right now, and that's what security is so important for. That's why they so important, because they sense it up. They see the dropping stuff. But then again, you know, once again, this is another example of people talking about, where, you know, about, you know, California being conservative and they being really hard. They got really tough laws on guns. I heard that you can have, if you got a registered gun, you can have a gun but no bullets in it. I heard something else that they only allow bolt action guns or whatever, boom, or stuff of that nature. So we know they're real anal and conservative. You know what I'm saying? There, and it take a lot for you to really carry a gun and protect yourself. And if you can't keep the guns in the clip in the gun or the bullets in the revolver, pretty much that's just a deterrent. You know what I'm saying? That's just a deterrent. So, like I said before, you know, that's what a lot of people that believe in gun laws, that's pro-guns, point to. You take all the guns, the criminals gonna have the guns, and then how are we gonna be able to defend ourselves? Then that situation is a perfect situation. Legally, he couldn't defend himself. And then they real strict. You know, they got 3-strike rule out there. They real strict. You know, they got the 3-strike rule, so come on. Not sure what the first offense would be with carrying a pistol, but you know, everybody talk about it's safer if nobody have a gun. All the criminals gonna have a gun. They got guns that they can't be traced. I seen a documentary on, I think it was National Geographic, where they was talking about they was going to I think it was in the Philippines, and showing how the kids create the guns and risk their lives for the guns that don't have no trace codes and none of that on there, and how they test them, and sometimes they can go bad and kill themselves, but it's the risk they gotta take because they ain't got no money. So I mean, you got a pro-gun society who telling you right here, this is the exact example. It's like a lot of people be scared to drive on the freeway, but they say, you know, over there in the Middle East in the Autobahn, they say the faster you go on the freeway, the safer you are. It sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's safer than driving on the regular streets. They say when everybody got a gun, it diffuses a lot of stuff. That's what a lot of the pro-gun areas in America say. Conceal, gotta show it. You You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. You know? But in that situation, unless he went through the proper precautions, which costs a lot of money, or unless he just took the risk of getting, you know, the busing back, wasn't too much he can do about it. And you gotta understand that LA been going crazy for a while now. They've been breaking in people's houses, trying to rob people and all that type of stuff. Cause they know the average person that they gonna get out there, especially that's from out of town, they ain't strapped. What celebrity got time to be spending money on going to jail or fighting a case in a conservative state where they gonna throw the book at you if your money ain't right? Who really got that time to be going to jail or fighting a case? People come to LA to enjoy themselves, enjoy the women, enjoy the amenities. And at this point, it's getting to the point where you can't even do that. That's where it's getting to. It's getting to a point where you can't even do that. You know? So, like I said before, when you lack real hard on guns, and you know anti-guns, the one of the issues is the criminals gonna have the upper hand. They know the risk, and they willing to take the risk of carrying the strap. But overall, anybody could have seen him in there and called somebody and said they got the drop. They could have drove by and seen he was in there or was in an exotic car. So you really can't blame on girl. How can y'all know? Just because she posted it, and they could be watching. She could be watching her social media, but you know how many times she posted where they was eating before and that didn't happen? Come on. Somebody at the restaurant could have told and hit that lick. 9 times out of 10, either they drove by or they was following him, or they drove by and seen the exotic car, or one employee told them that he was there, or somebody in the restaurant that peeped he was here told to drop him. I guarantee you, it's one of the few things right then and there. He was followed. Somebody spotted the exotic car. Somebody in the restaurant, employee or patron, or customer, whatever you want to call him, told somebody that he was up there. I already know how it go. Tupac told y'all, everybody think Cali just fun and bitches. You better learn about the dress codes, B's and C's. Them other niggas copycat D's is G's. So I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is, dude. You know, if you can't get this, you don't have the money to protect yourself in Southern California with security, whatever it may be, don't even go there. You ain't got nothing to prove in another nigga state. Every hood's the same, as Ice Cube said. Every hood's the same. That's what it is. You ain't gotta prove in another neighborhood that you hard, you tough, and no shit like that, man. Even for you young dudes, what's the point? All this shit the same. The language might be a little bit different. The dress code might be a little different. The hustle might be a little bit different. But all this shit the same. Ain't nothing cool about proving nothing. And this don't never happen in no other genre, you know, in music. It don't. It don't. It don't. But that is what it is. Shout out to Music Entertainment Playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Music, Amazon Music. Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, the whole 9. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. Peace.